Hi, darlings! Welcome back. So, today we have a match that was kind of a rough start, and then it just completely turned around, and I managed to get a four-man basement party, but the way leading there was pretty rocky. So, I figured why not make a little different video where I tell you exactly my decisions in every move. The beginning was pretty normal. I did what I usually do. I walk till I see the first survivor, and then I hit them in photo word for presence. I did manage to notice patient in the background, so I could down both of them. And in the end, I decided to chair both because that's a bigger chance you find one of them if you chair two survivors in photo word. Of course, they can get rescued if the survivor is brave enough to, go for the saving photo word, but that can take away from the decoding time, so it's in the end, it's still beneficial for you to cheer two people if possible. As you will shortly see, tinnitus popped up just when I wanted to go out of photo word to check a cipher to teleport to. So instead of doing that, I just try to make sure nobody saves the mirrors, but only because I thought it might be patient or psychologist, so I could, have them down. But unfortunately, it was a little girl. I kind of followed her until photo word ended because, at least she couldn't save. But I didn't really want to chase her as she had 3 pages, and that's just too many without any hits having on her. So yeah, here I checked, maybe like the direction would have meant either of the down survivors were hiding there, but they weren't. I just randomly guessed and teleported to the boat because usually this is another place that survivors like to hide or go down around. So yeah, unfortunately it didn't really go well. I couldn't really find them. So that's why the start was pretty bad. If you think about it that way. Of course, I had 2 downs, so that can take some time away from the team. But they already completed one cipher, and I could not find them in time. So here I noticed a dancer's box pretty far away, actually, and I just took a picture. I wanted to be in time for before the patient healed, but unfortunately that again didn't work out. So instead I hit Dancer's mirror and got the full presence finally. And yeah, I just decided to chair her because currently like nobody was really injured in a way that like only psychologist was the one who's like has a bit of an injury. But here again, Little Girl and Dancer both were trying to save, and the only reason I stayed, like typically I don't camp photo-word chairs because they're just a waste of time, but the reason is because Dancer herself was here. And if the person who is on chair is nearby, a lot of times they just try to wait out the end of photo word try to save themselves, and you can usually stop them, so you already have the person in real world to cheer. Unfortunately that didn't work out, but still I thought dancer would be still near to sneak a save. So I once again stayed with little girl. By the way, like the little girl player was very smart about everything, mostly in the match. Like she actually assisted her teammates pretty well, and like took a hit for them when it like there was a need for it and stuff. So that was an amazing play on her part, and I guess it was a good decision on my part that I did not choose to chase her without having a hit on her. But yeah, I didn't really want to go for her because the reasons I mentioned before, and the pages and how they can gain such like a huge distance actually. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to stay around her so I can finally get a hit off of her in photo word, and somehow patient popped up here. I don't even understand how or why he came here, but yeah, I finally had the new picture unlocked, so I quickly just went into down their mirrors. But then I saw female dancer there, so she was so close, but I didn't really notice her. I didn't have the no survivor straight pop-up, so I didn't know she was here before. But as you could see, little girl took a hit. Here I hoped patient, as he was nearby, he would be decoding this cipher, but somehow he just like, I don't know why he even like came in the first place if he didn't like want to decode here. So regardless, I gave everyone a hit who was nearby, and I paid attention that thankfully I managed to hit little girl in real words. I did not give her any hits in photo word, so she would be unable to heal even with the teammates' help. So yeah, here I still nobody was around, so I used my second skill to kind of locate the survivors, but in the end I chose to go to the moving cipher because I assumed psychologist would be there, who was the last survivor without a hit or an injury that would, you know, make her one hit. So finally I got like a pretty good position, although the ciphers are only like two left, so that's not good. But here I noticed psychology is going the other way, and why would she not choose the best kiting area? Well, of course, because someone would be healing here. So once again, little girl stopped me from getting the hit on patient, so she was actually just, you know, assisting her teammates, like doing everything possible to help them. And even here she wanted to take the hit, I think, but I finally managed to down someone in real world. So actually my first chair will be at two ciphers, but here is when the trouble begins. So as I said in a lot of videos, just true power is making everyone injured and keeping them injured and unhealable, preferably. So it's not like a half health situation. Here I could have stayed down here and camped, you know, because I knew people or like survivors around little girl, more importantly or like specifically, but I wanted to stop Dancer from decoding. So I occasionally went up to check on her and stop her from decoding a little because, you know, only two ciphers left. And as it's a basement, it was like a nice rescue, honestly. But and I couldn't even catch up to patient, but I was like, all right, whatever. I have someone in basement at least, and one of the ciphers, the last ciphers they need is above me, so I kind of have a great like position in this game right now. Like they could have of course changed ciphers, like they could have went to another cipher to decode, but honestly in this situation I like some people would actually choose to be safe and just stay around the staircase here, but I didn't. I was like, I'm not letting them finish this cipher, because if this cipher is finished then I won't be able to, you know, go to the other cipher and camp also, when they're, you know, like even if they heal and stuff. So that's why I just made sure to like stop female dancer from continuously decoding and went up on the stairs to stop her and make her like leave the cipher until someone arrived. As I saw psychologist being healed, I assumed she would be coming for the rescue, but I still wanted to stop female dancer, and thanks to this amazing drop down trick, I managed to get her. And also, thanks to the same trick and a little lag, I think, on the player's part, I managed to down both of them near the basement. So they were slowly after each other going down, where little girl already went back to the manor. So in this moment, I actually already had like the win in my hand. It could have been a tie, but like honestly, in the beginning when I didn't even have anyone on chair, um, until they were at two ciphers, which is the same as just like recently patient just popped the other cipher. So basically, at two ciphers, around two ciphers, everything changed, and up until that point, the players were like having an amazing, I don't know, teamwork on big maps. That's something that I don't really enjoy because the survivors can just spread out so well that I have no chance to find them. But once again, the third time I use this trick to cancel my attack recovery, and here it is, the most beautiful thing an endgame any hunter can wish, a 4-man basement party. How rare it is nowadays, oh my god. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give a like and consider subscribing. Bye bye!